Rastafari. Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is Wyndham Ross John, Johannes. Rastafari blessings to all. And today we're going to discuss here about the flat earth and how this whole NASA Nazi conspiracy about a flat earth and about going up into the firmament contraries to Jah's law and to what the Bible says. So I'm definitely interested in sharing some crucial info that I've discovered and been studying within the last few weeks regarding this topic. And I want to give a shout out and a thanks to I Wyndham, Ross Yadin, Ross of the Lion of Judah Society. And his teachings and videos regarding this matter has really set I on a course of discovery and understanding regarding this very interesting topic that deals with the flat earth and the firmament. Now, here is something interesting I found about the word NASA, the space program here. The word NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. There it is. This is the Hebrew NASA, deceive, utterly forget, seize, beguiled. And which is interesting because NASA is actually a space program that was founded on Nazi scientists and Nazi German scientists like von Braun and many others that came to the United States after World War II and set up the space program from the science that they had learned. And another vid that I'll definitely do within the near future is about the fallen angels, the shallow earth, and the Nephilims and the white aliens that look like Nordic Aryans, and some of those things tie into to this Nazi NASA conspiracy. Now let's check this out, brothers and sisters. This is very interesting. There you go, NASA, and this is like the early founders, which were mostly Nazi scientists and Freemasons, and this is very interesting. I found this very interesting. The word beguiled is the KJV, King James Version, comes from the Hebrew word which is seen above means greatly deceived. Eve was deceived by a serpent. I created the following graphic early on in my investigations concerning NASA, and of course others have done similar renditions, noting the NASA swoosh looks an awful lot like a serpent tongue. Now look at this. This here looks very much the swoosh sign that you see on the NASA symbol, very much resembles the serpent, the tongue that deceived Eve in the Bible. Again, NASA is showing it that is a deceiving thing that has conned people about going up into the firmament, going up into the flat earth, and deceiving ones about space program. I and Rastafari know by understanding the truth about the King of Kings of Ethiopia that we never went into space. In fact, we never even got in past the firmament, and things like the Challenger and a lot of that were exploded because it says in the scriptures clearly we cannot go up into the firmament, up into the atmosphere. And here is the early founders of NASA, and these people were basically Illuminati, you would say Nazi scientists that studied that this whole earth was a shallow, round earth like a donut, and con people about going up in space. What they really are planning on doing is creating a new Tower of Babel. Now let's read this here. NASA is notorious for having Freemasons, Nazis, and occultists in its ranks, especially during its founding. These types also tend to be Kabbalists and mystics heavily into Germanteria, which is very true because Germanteria, again, we can go back to the Greco-Roman, which a lot of this stuff originates in, is an Assyrio-Babylonian Greek system of code and numerology later adopted into Jewish culture that assigns numeric value to a word or phrase in the belief that numbers itself, as it may apply in nature of a person's age, the calendar year, or the like, which again they go by their Greco-Roman numerology, which is the root of a lot of this because the Greeks believed that the world was in this like upside down, and they created the axis showing that north is south and south is north. And this is really interesting right here. Satan's globe. This is the globe, the Big Bang and evolution. This globe here where it shows the water on the bottom and everything. And then the sky is up. See, in reality, it should be the opposite. They put south up on north and north on south when it should be north and south. And this is really what the globe looks like. This is the globe of our Ethiopic Hebrew ancestors, not the Goyim, Gentile, heathenistic, Western Babylon, Nazi NASA. So, brothers and sisters, I will continue more on this in another vid. Give thanks and praise unto the Most High. Rastafari.